Hello and welcome to Enchanted Babes, the show with D&D under the sea. I am NerdKicks, your DM, and I'm joined as always by my players Ashta, Alex, and Sun. How are you guys doing today?
I'm good. So excited to see you guys again.
Doing all right. There's no
Yeah,
pizza
Fantastic.
because otherwise our rewards expire tonight.
that's a good reason to have pizza. Yeah, I really missed you guys. 2 weeks ago we had someone had an internet outage that was planned, so that's why we didn't have that week. And then last week I was pretty sure I had COVID. Turns out I don't, but or didn't have COVID. But yeah, that's why I missed you guys. Um,
And
with
next
that,
week, I'm computer access.
that's right. So we have like 1 week on, and then a week off, and then there's like another. September's gonna be awkward because I have a day when my in-laws are in town, so it's gonna be fun times.
Exciting.
Yeah. But we're playing tonight, which is especially exciting because of what happened last time, which let's just jump into that recap.
Alrighty.
So Seb, we got caught again. You know, it would have been fine if it were just me having to get dragged back to Genbor, but I had a feeling that Thauma was about to get in trouble if we weren't very careful, and that was kind of scary because I didn't want to get my new friends hurt or mistaken as criminals or something because I mean, I've heard rumors about the Genbor prison, and I know that we're breaking someone out of it, so it can't possibly be good or easy in there. I guess hoping that I'm just hoping that these summons aren't the sign of something worse to come. I hope it's just me getting an earful and maybe being grounded. I think that might be the best case scenario. But we won't know until we get there, will we? I wonder what Tama was talking about before about trying to help me escape tonight. I don't know. I guess we'll have to wait and see, huh? Night, Seb.
And we're back.
Welcome back. I've just been told this is our 13th session, which is really exciting. So, sort of a broader recap. Our heroes had just come out of the Lenathma forest and were descending upon the town of the Trident Crossroads, which is a hub in between some of the major points of this region. And were spotted with this seahorse with royal bridle on it. And were spotted while descending and approached and attempted some disguise and some distraction and was not entirely successful in all of their attempts. At which point the guard approached Elomi and said, "Madam, you have to come with me," and escorted them to an inn, which, by the way, is the Bullhead Inn. And procured a room for the night for Elomi, because I believe it's evening at this point. And the other two were basically left to their own devices. So Elomi is currently in a room at the Bullhead Inn that is being guarded by two guards. And Thauma and Leo are in the main area, which this building is kind of circular, which is kind of interesting and different. And there are little like clusters of tables throughout the entire bottom floor, and it's pretty busy here. And there's like posters on the walls, and there's in the center there are the two innkeepers. It's an orange individual and a yellow individual, and the orange individual has sort of short red, like bright fire red hair, and two horns that go like almost straight back, and into a darker orange tail, kind of like pale orange skin, and then into a darker orange tail. And the yellow individual has very, very similar facial features and even like horn shape, but is yellow with kind of like a brownish hair and then an orange tail. So they have big horns and they have little fangs, and they're in like a circular kind of counter area, serving people at the bar.
So
are Leo and I just like hanging out downstairs, or?
Yep, you're currently just at a
Okay.
table downstairs at the Bullhead Inn.
So, how do we get Elomi back?
Well, does this tavern have like windows? Because I reckon they've probably got their door guarded pretty well. So maybe we could try like scaling the side. I read it in a novel once. It was very exciting.
So the outside of the building does have windows. You're not sure what room Elomi would be in.
All right. So we need to work out what room they're in, and then we need to work out what window that would be on the outside. That seems like it would involve maybe drawing up some sort of map of the establishment, and then we can like case it and work out if there's like some sort of changing of the guards, and then, we can wait for like a break, and then we can bust them out of the window, and then we can swim off into the sunset or the dawn or whatever it's going to be, or into the night even.
I feel like that might take more time than we have
Okay.
to get an accurate idea of the guards.
Right. I'm all ears. What's your plan?
Scaling the wall, doesn't that sound like a bad idea?
We could just like swim around the outside and play like see which window is Lomi's, although that might be a bit weird if someone's like changing or something. They might think that's a bit creepy. But we could try it.
That's the major problem for Leo.
I'm just gonna send a message to Elomi and ask if they know what room number they're in.
First off, what's the distance on message?
120 feet.
Okay.
Okay.
Go ahead and cast message and say your message that you're sending to Elomi.
I'm not gonna be very loud because I don't want to draw attention. But just, Elomi, do you know what room number you're in?
And Elomi, make a retroactive perception check at disadvantage.
At disadvantage. Yeah, okay. That's what it feels like whenever I try to remember something, honestly. +5.
There's a whole spewed on my computer. It's so accurate.
15.
Did you roll twice?
Oh.
At disadvantage.
Yeah, you did say with disadvantage. 17. 15's worse.
Okay, you are in room number 17.
I'm in room number 17. Do you want me to, I don't know, put Sebastian in the window frame so you can see us better?
Yes. And I relay that to Leo.
See, this is why I need friends like you.
This is what magic is for. So Seb will be in the window.
Right.
So you go over to the window, Elomi, and it's pretty narrow.
I would like to say that I am sneaking outside.
Oh, I'm telling Elomi what they see inside the room, yes. Elomi, you go over to the window, and it's pretty narrow. You're not totally sure if you might be able to wiggle through. And you look outside, and you see 2 guards chilling outside the window as well. So you have 2 guards outside your door that you saw on the way in, and you see 2 more guards outside the window.
Thomas cut off the message thing.
Yeah, you can't.
Yeah, it's only
reach
a
out to
send and
Thauma.
reply.
Ah, shrimp.
And as you approach to like open the window, do you still go to open the window when you see the 2 guards?
No, I was gonna have Seb on the inside of the window frame.
Okay. I didn't grab dice. I grabbed my knitting, but not dice. So 1 second.
Priorities.
Yeah, it's okay, Ember.
That ADHD feel.
Okay, great. You approach the window, and the guards are looking outward.
How's are they supposed to get any privacy in this fucking inn?
Okay, so back to Thauma and Leo. You said you're going outside sneakily?
Yes.
Before you do that, make a perception check, both of you.
$18.
Same for Leo.
Okay, you're heading towards the door, and you see, like I said, there's posters along the walls, and there's like advertisements for just things going on in town or like shops. There's like a lost seahorse poster, different seahorse than the one you found, and you see a couple of wanted posters, and you see a familiar face. Thauma.
They're still in
Oh,
disguise,
See
though, aren't they?
a few familiar faces. Say again?
They're still in disguise, though, aren't they?
They've changed the color of their skin, but their features are the same.
I changed my face.
When did you change your face?
Back when I was talking to the guard, when the guard like wasn't quite sure if they recognized me, I kind of like rubbed my face and
You cast
was
disguise
able to at
spell.
least. Yes.
Okay, great. You still see some faces you recognize. Leo, you only recognize one of the faces, but Thauma recognizes a couple on the posters. So you head outside, and you are about to look for a small crab at a window when you see 2 large mer people outside of a window. And you think, that might be the one.
And does the window look
What
big
level
enough?
is it on?
It's not the top level, but it's like there are 3 levels above the ground floor, and it's the middle one. And Leo, what were you saying?
I was going to ask, how big are the windows? Does it look like something that Elomi could swim through?
Elomi might be able to wiggle through. You probably couldn't.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I do have that dexterity thing.
You're also just a little slimmer than Leo's, nice thick merbolg physique.
Well,
My cat decided to come by and say hi.
Hello, kitty. In that case, I'm going to whisper to Thauma. Well, considering things being what they are, do you want me to cause a distraction while you bust Elomi out?
I have an idea I would like to try first.
I'm all ears, because, I come up with plans, but, I have lots of plans and ideas, but they're not necessarily the best ideas, I've been told.
Well, I don't know if this is the best idea. Is there an area that is not quite as busy that I could scale the side of the building and come down to the window from above?
I mean, you could just swim to the other side and swim up and...
Right, but I don't want to do that if there's a lot of people watching.
There's a fair amount of people around. If you're careful, you might be able to kind of slip in between. Do you want to try that now?
Yes.
All right, go ahead and roll stealth.
What is that?
What is that?
That would be the crows. I'm not saying it's an
Oh
omen.
my god, it really did sound like a murder.
12
Thank
plus
you, Trish.
9. So 21.
21? I'm sorry.
Okay. They're rolling stealth. Okay, so you kind of swim around and swim up the other side of the building and up and over the sort of like domed roof. And you said it was a 21?
Yes.
Okay. You now find yourself sort of just above the heads of these two guards. They're about 5 feet from the window, so they're not very far. But they do not currently appear to notice you.
Can I slip into the window?
The window is not open.
Can I send a message to Elomi? Like, can I swim back up a little bit? Farther away from the guards. Send a message to Elomi and ask them to open the window.
Okay, you hear in your head, like, open the window.
Open the window.
Alright.
Try.
Elomi's gonna quickly open up the window. Seb's helping a little bit.
Okay, as the window starts to come open, Thauma and Elomi make a perception check.
Yeah, 4.
7.
Okay. So yeah, cool. Good to know.
I am focused on one thing and one thing only.
Uh-huh.
If no one is talking directly to me, I am not here. I see nothing, I hear nothing.
Elomi has opened the window. Thauma, what are you doing?
Can I sneak inside it?
Roll stealth.
Nope. Nope. Nope, nope, nope.
Did you get a nat 1?
Yes, I did.
Okay, you know what's fucking worse is that the guard just got a nat 20 on perception. Fuck me. Okay.
Oh no.
I hate everything. Here we go. As the window was like unlatched, the one of them kind of started turning their head slightly, and you were sort of creeping down the roof, and the guard sort of whips his head around, sees the open window, looks at Elomi, and looks straight up, and immediately pulls out a heavy crossbow and aims it right at Thauma and says, "What are you doing?"
Nothing. And I'm just gonna ink and run. It doesn't do anything. I'm just nope.
Yeah.
Must have been the currents.
Okay, he's gonna chase you. I don't have fucking dice. This is the worst. Go ahead and roll initiative.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh, I didn't change my name on Albert. Hold on 1 second.
Quipper. I don't think the names show up on this stream.
They don't.
15.
And I just rolled a nat 1 on initiative, so you know.
So, everything's going as planned, as normal.
Oh boy.
You got a 15?
Yeah.
Okay, are you just swimming straight away?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the way I came. Nope.
He's gonna chase after you. You are a little bit faster just by a hair, although you have double dash action, bonus action dash, so you can be a lot faster. And he's calling after you like, "Halt! Stop! You must stop in it for questioning." Like he's just shouting after you.
I am
Like,
not
stop or
listening.
I'll have to shoot.
I am not listening.
Okay.
I'm going up to the roof if I can.
I have
He's
a
gonna. Oh, you're already at the roof at this point. You're like over
Can
the
I
roof.
hide on the roof?
It's a flat dome.
Oh, it's a dome.
Go ahead
pretend
and
that
roll
you're a
stealth
decoration
to
on the
see if
top
you
of the
make
dome.
it over first. Like, see if you can just make it out of his line of sight.
What am I rolling?
Just stealth.
11.
That is somehow cocked on a digital die. Excuse me. 11. Okay, so you pop up and over, and he, for the moment, has lost sight of you, but he is quickly trying to make a circle around the edge of the roof. What do you do?
Do I have an
Can I
action at any point? I mean, I
Yes,
only
Leo,
rolled.
you see this happen. You were, I presume, staying more towards the ground, though, right?
Yeah, I was. I'd sort of like pulled off my pack and was like trying to rifle through it, looking for something to cause a distraction with. So I'm just.
Well, I caused a distraction.
I've got my pot halfway out of my pack, and then I'm going to hit myself on the head with the pot to make a loud clank. And then go, God, help!
Make a persuasion check.
Scooby-Doo moments. I love it. I rolled a 19. I don't know. I did have somewhat of an idea, but...
Persuasion is 13.
Yeah.
Sorry. Persuasion is 13.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so the second guard looked like she was gonna go follow him and then heard you and starts heading towards you again instead, I mean. So the first guard is still chasing Thauma.
Okay.
Go ahead.
That's good enough for me. That's my action, I guess.
We'll come back to Thauma, but first, Elomi, what did you want to be doing?
It seems like these guards don't... Did they mention the temple at all when they picked me up?
No. They've just said that, like, you're being picked up by order of the king, I believe.
Then I'm gonna put on my my priest in training of Daidea cowl thing and cast minor illusion so there's a copy of me in the room and try to wiggle my way out.
Okay, I'm gonna need you to roll a stealth check and just a general dexterity check.
Stealth and dexterity, got it. Am I good with stealth? I have a +4 in stealth. Please be good to me. Please don't hurt me. 14 for stealth. It's not the worst thing I could have rolled. And dexterity, you said?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Sorry, I should have had you roll the dexterity first. So what's the dexterity?
17.
17. Okay, that's fine. Because if it was low enough, I was going to have you roll the stealth at disadvantage. But it was not too low. So you are sort of like squirming and wiggling your way out, and not making a ton of noise. It's a little uncomfortable. It's a pretty narrow window, and you kind of manage to like pop out and are right in front of the window. So we're going to pause there. Thauma. So he does not currently see you, but he's starting to make like a rapid loop around the building, the top of the building.
Is there another building next to it?
Yes, but it is much shorter. This is like the biggest building, and then there's like lots of much smaller buildings, like one story.
If I use my movement dash action, can I also use dash as a bonus action?
No. No? My gut says no.
I'm pretty
And I'm
sure
also
you
having
can
flashbacks to Liam on
move.
Critical Role.
You can move, and then you can use your action to dash, and then you can use your bonus action to dash again, I'm pretty sure. But it means you can't take any other actions.
That, yeah, oh, yeah, that tracks for me.
That's what I want to do. And get...
Go ahead. I'm just reading while you do that.
Sorry, my dog is just being very loud.
Pepper.
But I would like to go over top of the next closest building and then down to ground level behind it.
Okay. Great. What was your stealth roll from before?
My most recent one?
Yeah.
Was a 9. No, wait, no, an 11.
An 11.
I got to the part of writing my notes where I have to write down Leo bonks themselves in the head with a pot, and I had to stop for a second.
Beautiful. All right. You're up and over, and you swim down, and there's a small like building made out of stones, like a little hut kind of nearby, and you manage to get behind it. Leo.
That use all of my 90 feet.
No, honestly, you could do that with just your movement plus action or bonus action. Either one.
Okay, then can I use either my action or bonus action to hide?
Yes, roll stealth.
Natural 1. Nope. I'm just like...
That trail of ink that you put out the ink when you tried to get away, and when you darted off, some more ink came out, and there's just a trail. There's just a fucking trail of ink right to you, buddy. Leo, what are you doing over there? The guard has come over, and like she hasn't come all the way up to you, but she's come away from the window just a little bit and is like, what the hell are you doing?
I'm going to flail the pot as if I don't have control of it. I'm going to say, something's got my arm, I can't see it. Help!
Make a deception check. Insight is wisdom, right?
Yeah. So that's a 13 on the deception.
What were you going to say, Alex?
I was going to say, at least if they don't believe that the pot is possessed, they're going to think you're crazy.
Look, either way.
So you rolled a 13 on deception?
Yeah.
Okay. She looks at you and says, "You are distracting me from important business. How dare you?" And turns around and starts heading back up towards the window.
I'm just gonna
Anything else?
Eel's testicles, that didn't work.
While that's happening, Eel's testicles? What?
That's amore.
Oh my sweet lord. Oh, I forgot I put mascara on. I'm gonna look. Okay.
I'm so sorry.
While that was happening, Elomi, what are you doing? You've popped out the window.
I popped out the window. I quickly as I can, I get back down to the first story, and then I just look like I am minding my business. I am merely a priest on pilgrimage, and I'm seeing this poor person who has been possessed by something to hit themselves in the head with a pot. I need to go help them. By Didea, are you okay? Do you need healing?
Oh, I took a bit of a clang into the head.
Hold the damn phone.
I put minor illusion so there's a double Elomi in the room.
But are you disguised in any way?
I'm wearing the priest cowl.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, okay.
I had her roll perception, but she fucking sees you.
Yeah, all right.
I love my players. I love my players. I love my players.
Chaotic stupid is an alignment. We are proving that.
Look, Thauma could currently be getting krilled for all I know. We gotta work fast.
Okay, she is turning away from Leo, rolling her eyes, heading back up to the window, and sees you directly underneath the window, and goes, "What the hell?" and pulls out her longsword.
Excuse me.
Thauma, your turn.
Do I notice that my own ink
no,
cloud
it's not your
followed
turn.
me?
Sorry, it's not your turn because the broski. We're not actually in like actual order. I'm just kind of trying to go vaguely in order because I felt like it. But yeah, he follows the trail. He is not able to get all the way up to you, but you hear him coming. It is now your turn.
Can I ask a strange question?
Always.
The density of the ink, is it just like fog, or is it thick enough to actually settle on clothing and hair and stuff?
Well, it's not an actual mechanic, so we haven't decided.
It must be water soluble, so it must sort of just dissipate into the water around it, surely.
Yeah, it's probably like a light dust.
Okay, so is there another building? Am I between two buildings?
Mm-hmm.
I would like to go sideways and over. Like, not up and over, but like along the ground, down the alley, and turn.
Roll.
And hide.
Roll another stealth check.
Shoot, I had the entertainer's pack. I could have put on a costume. Damn it, Elomi, why are you so stupid?
This is a 15 plus 9.
Okay.
24. I put the double nat 1 dice in jail.
I can't believe he rolled a nat 20 when you rolled a nat 1. That was like...
Check mine.
At this point, you hear like a low, long whistle. And a low Leo. The guard, female guard, has pulled out a longsword, and you see she's approaching Elomi. What are you doing?
Is she facing away from me?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to cast Disguise Self on myself and turn myself into Elomi.
What? This is important. What is Elomi wearing? Elomi like actual Elomi is currently wearing a cowl you probably haven't seen them wear before.
Uh-huh.
Is your disguised Elomi wearing what Elomi is currently wearing, or what Elomi was wearing before, or something else?
Leo's not very smart, so it's probably... They're just going to mirror what they currently see, so it's going to be Elomi with the cowl.
Okay.
And then they're going to...
I don't know if that's better or worse.
They're gonna swim in front and like swim next to Elomi and be like, I too am Elomi. Can you take both of us?
like fucking...
Yes, I am. I am Spartacusing this.
Invoke duplicity, but way more expensive. Make a deception check.
This is what happens when we don't play for a while. That is not good. That is an 8.
Elomi, do you want to aid in the deception in any way?
I would love to aid in the deception.
I'll let you aid if you can tell me how you're going to go about aiding.
You see, we're actually twins that, by a twist of fate, we have been given the same name by our father, who doesn't really care that much about us. And we look so incredibly similar that people just forget that my twin exists. They just think that it's me. They think that I'm incredibly fast, so I'm in two places at once all the time, which is very flattering. I appreciate that. But we are two individuals. But by golly, if you gotta take one, you gotta take both, because we're both Elomi.
Okay. I'm a nice guy, so I'm gonna let you use that to roll that deception with advantage now. Just roll it again, Leo. I don't feel like that was very convincing, but I don't want you to get arrested, so...
That is a 19 plus 1 for a total of 20.
Hot damn. Okay. Fuck.
I'm gonna say, yeah, usually when we're like by ourselves, that one's L and I'm me, and together we're Elomi.
I see.
She looks at you both and says, "What the hell are you talking about?" And she sheaths her sword and pulls something out of her bag. I'm gonna roll. Okay. Leo, go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw.
All right. I'm okay at these. Not today. That is a 12.
Oh.
Okay. You are paralyzed, I believe. Make sure.
Do I have anything for that?
Yeah, you are paralyzed. And she's pointing a wand at you, and she turns to Elomi and pulls back out her longsword and says, "Don't move." And you hear a long, low whistle. She kind of like, with her face, whistles. We're going to pause there. Thauma, you heard a long, low whistle, and then you kind of heard another one off in the distance. You are behind a different building now.
Am I hidden? Or
you
do I
believe you are
notice?
hidden.
Do I notice the guard that was pursuing me anywhere near me?
Him.
I'm going to stay where I am. And I'm going to send Leo a message. I don't know if I'm within range. I just gonna be, I fucked up, I'm sorry.
So Leo, while you're paralyzed, you just hear, fuck.
I'm just gonna respond with, me too.
Well, luckily for you, Leo, I'm right next to you, and I have something that can help.
You're not, Thauma, you're not totally sure if you got a response. You heard a weird noise. You're way out of range. But I just wanted that staticky, like, fuck.
Yep, I'm staying exactly where I am.
So Elomi, what you doing? Turns.
I'm about to put on the... Okay. So the sword is just a threat. They need me back alive. They've been very careful not to do anything to harm me before, so they clearly want me back in one piece. Therefore, I can get away with being a little funny.
I am terrified right now. Go on. What you doing, Elomi?
No! My dear twin fell before my own eyes. And I'm going to cradle Leo as me in my arms. And I'm going to go, you are like stone, a statue. I cannot help you. And while this is happening, I'm using lesser restoration. I'm just pinching Leo, being like, "Stay still."
Make a deception check.
Okay.
You got this. I believe in you.
I'll let it be performance if that's better for you. Either one.
Performance is slightly better.
Okay.
18 plus 5 is 23.
Oh, that's good because she rolled quite well. But, all right. So you are now like embracing Leo, and she still has the net or the wand and her sword out. She's. I have to. Our concentration spells. You know when concentration's been broken, though, right?
I mean, if you're in front of all this nonsense, surely it would be broken at one point or another.
I tried to say broken and it gave me borked.
I mean, it is. I did bork it.
Okay. In any case, she just looks absolutely baffled. Has no idea what is going on.
Good.
Puts her sword away. 12. Does a 14 hit both of you?
No.
My armor class is 13, so that hits me.
Okay, she puts her sword away and whips out a net and throws it over both of you. Leo, it's, you kind of wiggle to not, unless you don't want to wiggle, to not be in it. And Elomi, you are caught in a net.
I'm going to wiggle out of it.
2 more guards are approaching. Yeah. Okay, all right. So you are not caught in the net. Elomi is caught in the net, and 2 more guards are approaching. Very quickly.
I am going to pull the net off Elomi.
Okay. Yeah, you can just use your action to do that.
So I'm going to slip out, and then I'm going to pull it off, and I go, ha-ha! I had you bamboozled!
Okay. Thauma.
And then I'm going to go,
oh, sorry.
Come, my dear twin, let us ride into the sunset.
Yeah, Olivia's not going to take a second chance and just grab Leo's hand and just book it.
Oh, dear God. We're going to pause there. Thauma, are you just chilling, just hiding?
Oh, hiding but not chilling. Thauma is having a full-blown panic attack.
Okay. Cool. Make another stealth check at disadvantage. Just like your last one was a what was it, a 20, 21, 24, whatever. Okay, then make another one. This one at disadvantage.
9. Wait, no.
Okay.
No,
your stealth was like
2
plus 9.
2 plus 9. 11.
11. Okay, great. Cool. No one seems to be approaching you at this point, but you do hear more kind of guards assembling. And you just are hanging out. Elomi and Leo. You're just booking it?
Yep.
Yep.
Cool. One second.
Amber was like, I'm prepared. What could possibly go wrong? You've been captured. And we were like, hold our drinks.
I was prepared. I just didn't think I'd have to pull this one out.
That one.
Oh boy.
I got this one.
That doesn't sound
You
ominous.
made me get this one.
Oh,
Don't
no.
say it like that. You made me sound like a stupid player. Which I am, but I don't.
Chaotic stupid.
Okay. So we're gonna like roll actual initiative now because shit's getting real. So I know we already had kind of an initiative order. Thauma, you can roll for when if you end up joining. Also, Owlbear updated and things are different.
Rude.
I got a nat 1 on initiative, which, I mean, it tracks.
Accurate. Okay.
That's what, the 5th natural one on our side tonight? Or something?
That was my 3rd.
Because I had 1 on initiative earlier. That was 4, so... Okay.
Oh,
4
can I not
natural
click on
ones.
these because the map's not up?
Do we not have a map open?
No.
I have not seen one.
Have a seahorse.
Hey.
Have a seahorse.
Have a seahorse. 7 plus.
Gideon!
Yeah, is Gideon around? Like,
What's his face took him away.
hey.
I tried to be good and hand him over, but we were dumbasses who didn't take the bridle off.
Yeah.
Oof.
Here. The seahorse can be looking disappointedly at that for now.
Elomi got 10. And what did Leo get?
Unnatural 20.
Okay. The gentleman that you saw initially has arrived, and he is going to he's pissed. He is going to shout at the female guard that was interacting with you, like, how the hell did this happen? And then he's going to take his shield and bash the Leo Elomi.
The Lomi.
Elomi.
Leomi.
Leomi. Does a 27 hit?
Holy crap.
Yeah, it hits.
14 damage.
Ow.
Boy.
Okay, got it.
And then he's going to pull out a net as well and throw it at Elomi, the other Elomi. Does an 18 hit?
A net isn't a missile
Jesus
by any
Christ.
chance, is it?
What?
A net isn't a missile, is it?
No.
Oh.
Oh?
So does an 18 hit you, actual Elomi?
Yeah.
You are restrained.
Idea, damn it.
At that point, it is gonna be Leo. You just got hit really hard.
I did. I'm going to...
I'm gonna pick different dice.
say... I'm gonna say, look, I really didn't want it to come to this fella, but you leave me no choice, and I'm going to try and punch him in the nose.
Okay.
22 to hit.
Okay, that's gonna hit.
Okay, so that does 4 points of bludgeoning damage, and I am going to spend a key point to do Hand of Harm, which is going to be necrotic damage.
Ooh. And what's that do?
It's just extra damage on top.
Ooh.
So for
Okay,
an additional 7 points of necrotic damage. So you just see Leo's fists turn like this, this rotten black, as it connects with his nose. Yeah.
Okay,
And-
so you punch and you'd send your magic through your punch, and you notice that he kind of barely flinches.
Then I'm going to use spend another key point to do Flurry of Blows, because Hand of Harm I don't think is a... Hang on, I will double check though. Features and traits. I don't think Hand of Harm is a... No, it's not a bonus action. Cool. I'm going to spend a key point to do a flurry of blows then. Because it seems like things are pretty desperate. And just punch him 2 more times. For a 24 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
5 points of damage.
Okay.
Does a 16 hit?
It does not hit.
Boo. Alright. That is me done then.
Okay. Let's see. He bashed you over the head, threw a net on Elomi. You came up and went pop, 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 and he just kind of like does not seem to affect him very hard. Like he seems like he's doing fine. And then the female guard is going to try to figure out where her paper is. She's gonna kind of look at the big guy and say, orders, sir? And he just says, don't let them get away. And so she is going to... Yep, she's going to pull out her longsword and take a swing at Elomi. So... 16? Does that hit?
Does not hit.
Doesn't hit. Okay, and then she's going to swing again. Uh, 18.
That does
No,
hit.
sorry. 17.
Just
17?
hits. Just hits.
Okay. That hits, so then it's gonna be... Fun times. 13 damage.
Ow. Okay.
Oh no.
Leo is looking very hurt.
At which point it is Elomi Prime's turn.
Elomi Prime.
Actually, wait, no, that's the opposite. Isn't it? Isn't Prime the second one?
No, Prime is
I thought
usually the
that-
first.
Prime is the first.
Prime was the first.
Anyway, it's Elomi's turn.
Ah. So, can you explain to me what being restrained would mean?
Yes, because I wrote it out because I knew you were going to try to escape. So I wanted to have the difference between grappled and restrained in front of me. You can't move. Your attacks have disadvantage. Attacks on you have advantage. And you have disadvantage on dexterity saves. You can try to break out as your action of the next.
I see.
It would be a strength check to break out.
Yeah. Okay.
Can I do something after Elomi?
Yep.
Alright.
Elomi, do you need a minute to think?
I just need to look up one spell that I have on my list.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and let Thauma go right now while you're doing that.
Yeah.
Thauma, what are you doing?
I'm going to cast Minor Illusion
Okay.
30 feet away from me, like 30 feet further down away from where everything is happening.
Okay.
So, like, where I'm at, but 30 feet.
Yep.
To help draw away. And it's just going to be a very loud scream and a help.
Okay. Cool. Since we rolled initiative, I am gonna have that happen on your initiative, though.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, great. So we'll hold that. We do need to wrap up pretty soon for today. Elomi, what are you doing?
I'm going to cast Calm Emotions.
Ooh, what is that?
It's a 2nd level enchantment. Casting time 1 action, range 60 feet, verbal somatic. Concentration up to 1 minute. You attempt to suppress strong emotions in a group of people. Each humanoid in a 20-foot radius sphere centered on a point you choose within range must make a charisma saving throw. A creature can choose to fail the saving throw if it wishes. If a creature fails its saving throw, choose any of the following 2 effects. Suppress an effect that doesn't apply here, or
it can become indifferent to whoever you choose. Okay. So they're charisma saving throws?
Yep.
Charisma. Okay. We'll start with the third guy who hasn't gone yet. He got a 10.
That fails.
Okay, he fails. Female guard got a 4.
Fails.
All right, 1 second. And now big boy gets a 7.
Please. Holy crap. All of them fail. All of them have been made indifferent towards, well, Leo's going to be the one I'm going to make them indifferent towards. Because I know that they're not going to hurt me.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy. So, everything kind of halts. Go ahead.
Elle, don't hurt them anymore. It's fine right now. Because if Leo punches them or does something, that's going to break the thing.
And at that point, you hear from, like, down the road just this, like, piercing scream and, help! And that's where we're going to call it.
That was chaos and amazing.
I can't believe they all failed a charisma saving roll.
Neither can I.
The dice were finally in our favor.
I knew that picking up that spell was a good idea.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. Wow. All right. Anyway, so that's exciting, and we're gonna keep our initiative for next week in case things go badly. And holy crab.
Holy crab.
Holy crab.
I didn't have any idea how this was gonna go, and somehow it still didn't go how I expected. But we will see. We will see what happens next week. Please make sure to follow us on our socials. We have our TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter. We will not be here next week.
Oh, God.
Goodness gracious. We should be here the 2 weeks after that, though. So we'll see you on the 11th. Or no, sorry, the 12th. Just keep swimming, y'all.
Just keep swimming.
Thank you, as always, to my wonderful players. Unusual Usual Studios for our character art. Soph Sundries for our map. And Ashta for doing tech stuff this week. And we'll see you in 2 weeks.